Hello, how are you ladies today?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. So we're just, the three of us are getting together to chat. Melissa Sexton, Colleen Manning, and my name is Caryn Westergaard. And we're just going to tell you quickly about one of our kits that's specific to LRP. But before we get into all of that, let's introduce ourselves a little bit. I'll go first. My name, again, is Caryn Westergaard, and I live in Hawaii. I'm a homeschooling mom of 2 boys, and my husband's in the military, and we're just about to retire, so that's kind of exciting. So who knows what the future holds. Anyway, we've been with doTERRA for 4+ years now, and essential oils are just part of our daily life. We use the supplements, we use the oils, and pretty much most of the products. So excited to be here. Who would like to go next?
I can go next. Colleen Manning. I live in New Jersey, and I joined doTERRA in May of this year after I was ill with a very popular virus that everyone knows about. And after I recovered from that, I wanted to take on a more natural approach to supporting my immune system to prevent me from getting ill again in the future. That was a terrible experience I had with that virus, and I don't want to get sick like that again. So I started using the On Guard products. That's what drew me in, and then now oils have become part of my everyday life. I use them pretty much from the time I wake up in the morning until the time I go to bed at night. And I wanted to share with my friends, my family, and that's where I'm at right now. So
Awesome.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Melissa, and I've been using doTERRA since 2015, so 5 years now. I was diagnosed with cancer in 2010, went through the treatments for it, and was just really struggling with my health after that. And so I was looking for something that was alternative, plant-based, and a high-quality product that I could use to help support my body and some of the systems that had just were not working as well as I knew that they could. And so I found Rochelle is a doTERRA wellness advocate, and she came and taught me everything about what products to use for certain health concerns and how to order and how to save money and then how to share with others so that they could also earn free products or earn more income just for telling people about it. And so it's been an amazing journey, and it's been so fun to grow in my friendship and relationships with Colleen and Caryn, and just all the development that we've gone through in the last, well, with Caryn for like, I think 4 years, and then Colleen this year she started. But it's been fun to learn so much about health and how we can not only help ourselves, but help our families and help people in our communities, our extended families, and then to watch each other heal and get better, and then to be able to also learn about the business opportunity and just take a little time monthly to get together and teach these classes to help you guys understand it a little bit more. So I hope whoever watches this video learns a ton of information.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so Melissa, do you want to share your screen so we have a little bit of an talk about
Yep, for sure.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yes, I can. Can you, Colleen?
Yep.
Okay, so the kit that we're going to discuss today is called the Seasonal Threats Kit, and it next to the title of it says LRP only. So I want to go into that for a minute about what LRP is, and it stands for Loyalty Rewards Program. So basically, if you purchase monthly 50 PV, which is approximately $50, give or take, depends on the product, you will receive points. And when you receive those points, you can buy free product with it. When you're new to the organization, to doTERRA, you start at 10% of your purchase in points. And then, is it every 3 months? My brain just...
It's like 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I think so.
Go up 10%. So the first one is 10%, and then you go to 20%, and then you go to 30%. And sorry, I just lost my screen. There it is. Okay, I apologize. And so you get that percentage in points that you can buy free products. And you have to purchase at least one product a month to maintain your LRP. So that's also important. But just remember, you just have to buy the one product to keep it going. So.
Can I add something to that?
Please.
Okay, yeah. One of the things that I love the most about LRP that I always like to share with people is that if you see yourself using the essential oils, like you're already using doTERRA, or you want to start using doTERRA, and you're looking at it as like a daily wellness plan. So oils work, you can use them like pretty much every 4 hours or even more if you need them, but they work best when they're used frequently and regularly, rather than just using it every once in a while. You'll still have effects, but you're not going to see the change in your health that you would see if you're using it regularly and ongoing. So for anyone who is thinking like, I definitely want to jump on this journey and I want to start using these products and I want to see a difference in my health, or I know that I'm going to be regularly using them, then LRP is the cheapest way to buy doTERRA. So you're going to be only paying the wholesale price. And then, like Caryn said, you're also going to be receiving points back on your purchases, and your shipping is basically going to be free. And if you're interested and you need to understand how that works, you can definitely reach out to us and we can give you more of the details. But LRP stands for Loyalty Rewards Program, and basically doTERRA rewards those of us, or those of you who are just basically making that commitment that you want to buy at least one item a month. And then there's perks that come with it. And there's a whole chart that we can show you guys too if you're really interested in learning in that part. But today we're going to focus mostly on the products.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for the input.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So I'll just start on the left there. Looking at the products is the Breathe Oil. And this is a very minty, kind of fresh smelling oil. And it helps to open up your airways. So if there's any sort of congestion or mucus or any of that sort of stuff feeling, when you apply it to your chest, or you put a dot in your hand and breathe it in, it'll kind of open everything up so you can feel like you can breathe better. So it's really great for seasonal effects or for any sort of cold. Or it's even great for when you go to exercise. You put it on before and you can open up those airways so you can breathe more easily while you're exercising. You can also diffuse it at night so that you're breathing it in and keeps those airways open if breathing at night is an issue. I guess that's about it. Skin sensitivity. It does have peppermint in it, and so for people with sensitive skin, you'll want to potentially dilute it with coconut oil, especially for children whose skin is more sensitive.
Awesome, good.
Awesome. So next up on that picture there, just to the right of the Breathe, is lavender. I love lavender. Many people use lavender. It's been used in perfumes. It's been used for relaxation, but a lot of people don't realize that you can also take it internally. It can be taken internally at allergy season in combination with a couple other oils that I think Melissa is going to talk about. But the lavender can be taken internally, and I just discovered a very interesting way to take lavender internally is to add a drop to some honey and put it in your tea. So like, who doesn't love a nice warm cup of tea with honey when you have a sore throat? The lavender can help soothe that as well. Not to mention the fact that you can use it topically for skin irritations. I had a mosquito bite on my wrist recently, and I put some lavender on it, and it really did help to soothe the itching.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to talk about tea tree, but before I go into that, I wanted to add a couple things about the bottles of oils. So these are you get 250 drops in each one. So you're going to have basically 250 applications of each of those. So it should last a long time. And as far as the internal use, because Colleen talked about, I just want to add that if you're in this class and this is the first time you're hearing this information, just know that doTERRA's essential oils, many of them are safe for internal use, but that's kind of a rare thing. There's a lot of other brands of essential oils on the market, and you have to be really, really careful if you're using a different brand. You need to read the instructions on the bottle and make sure that you follow exactly what they say, just because the chemistry is different from one company to another. But I think that's definitely one of the reasons that we all chose to use doTERRA, is because we know that the quality is super, super high, and because we can also use a lot of the products internally as well.
For sure.
Yeah. So tea tree, this is an immune booster. It's good for fungus. It's good for athlete's feet. What else? I use it in a shot glass for a flu bomb. So if we're getting sick, we mix it with oregano, lemon, On Guard, just a couple drops of each with water, and then take that. What else?
For acne, skin.
Acne. Yeah. Yeah. And dandruff. It's really good for dandruff. It's antifungal.
So good for dandruff.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Like, there's tea tree shampoos, all over the market. And so that's why they're using that for dandruff shampoo, is because it's good for dandruff. So yeah, you guys can, whoever's doing the next one, you can go ahead.
So I'm going to talk about the next two products. They're also Breathe products. There's a whole line of Breathe products from doTERRA, and this kit happens to have 3 of them. So the Breathe drops are really great. They're kind of the equivalent of a throat lozenge, and you unwrap them and pop them in, and it just helps have that internal use of the oils, but it's just in kind of a hard candy form instead of an oil. And it really, again, like I said earlier, opens up the airways. And then right next to that is what's called a Breathe stick, and it's the essential oils of Breathe put into kind of almost like a vapor rub that you can put on your chest. It's really great for kids who can't handle the full strength of the Breathe oil, and so just rubbing it on the chest at night or whenever needed to help with congestion and opening the airways is really great.
Definitely.
So the next product is the PB Assist Plus, and this is probably my favorite product because I'm kind of a science geek, and I love that people are now paying attention to gut health with regards to immunity and immune response. So for me, this is like huge. So this particular product is probably the best probiotic I have ever tried in my life. I've tried some probiotics in the past that pretty much all they did was give me digestive issues instead of helping me. So I end up not taking them anymore. This particular, this probiotic is double walled, so it does survive the stomach. That's one of the big problems with a lot of probiotics, is that they don't survive the stomach. They don't actually get to your intestines where it's needed. It delivers 6 billion CFUs of probiotic cultures and soluble prebiotic. Now I'm going to mess this word up. Fructooligosaccharides, which is the prebiotic oils. It encourages healthy bacteria growth in your gut, which, as many studies are showing now, it does lead to a better immune system, better support of the immune system, and also it helps in the immune response. And we're all seeing lots of autoimmune disorders which result in an overactive immune system. But this kind of helps to kind of balance it out so that it's not overactive, not underactive. It just can support that a normal immune response. So this is my favorite product. Of all the products that we have, this is my favorite.
That's so cool. I've never heard anyone explain it like that before. So I don't remember if you said in the beginning that you're a nurse. Did you introduce yourself that
No,
way?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
It explains a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I actually have a question for you, and if you don't want to answer, we can move on. But in regards to the PB assist, like I have a lot of people that I work with in the past that have said, well, I eat yogurt or something like that. So eating basic yogurt from the grocery store, and from what I understand, I don't have like a scientific explanation, but it can't compare to a product like this, right?
It absolutely doesn't. Because again, there are live active cultures in most yogurts. One, it's not enough. And two, most of it doesn't survive the stomach, which is why the double-walled capsules that we have for the PB Assist, I wish I had mine handy. I would throw one up and show it to you. But the double-walled capsule, it survives the stomach because the stomach is very acidic. Anybody who's had reflux knows that. The stomach is very acidic and it actually kills the good bacteria when it hits the stomach in most cases, but not with the double-walled capsule.
So it's probably, yogurt's probably better than nothing at all, but this is going to be like way, but this would be way better than.
Oh, it's great. It's absolutely way better.
Okay. And, oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I just was curious, Colleen, do you take it daily?
I do. I take it every day. I did the Cleanse and Restore program back in July with Melissa, and I've been taking the PB Assist and the LLV ever since, the Lifelong Vitality vitamins. I have noticed a tremendous difference in my skin, my hair, my digestive system feels amazing. I was having some issues before, and now everything is, we'll just say everything's going smoothly.
Good. It's good.
We're not getting into too much detail.
Yeah. Well, and that product too, one more thing about it before we move on to the last one. You know, I think it's like by itself, 35 wholesale, somewhere around there for someone who just orders it wholesale from doTERRA. But if anyone wants to get that product cheaper, if they're on the basic vitamin pack, you only pay $20 for it. And I don't know, do 60 come in that bottle or 30? Do you remember?
You know what? Mine's right in the cabinet. Let me grab it.
Okay, yep. And then you could show what they look like too.
There's 30.
Okay, so enough for one a day?
Yeah, one a day. And really, that it's sufficient for me. I've been using it for some time now. And if you want to unshare your screen, I can show you the, because I have the capsule right here. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. It's actually kind of cool looking. So this green part here, that's the actual probiotic. This external, you can see that there's two capsules here basically. And the first capsule, I guess, is, you know, kind of like the decoy, I guess, for when it hits the stomach. And then it has enough time to pass through the stomach into the intestine where it can actually do its work. So
it's so awesome.
I love probiotics.
Yeah, and I feel like that's cheaper than yogurt, right? So
I feel like it might be, and quite honestly, I feel like it works better because I was a big yogurt eater before, and nothing was helping. This is much better.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so the last one that we're going to talk about in this kit is Tri-Ease, and this is basically like a veggie cap or a gel cap with lavender, lemon, and peppermint all in it. So I'll just break that down for you guys. So lavender helps with relaxation, stress, skin, and many other things. Lemon is very cleansing. It helps with focus. It helps detox the body. And then peppermint helps with, gosh, peppermint does so many different things. Digestive health, also energy and focus, headaches, tension. The list goes on and on. We have an amazing book. So if you don't have a book yet that's guiding you along the way, send us a message and we'll share that book with you guys too. But the good thing about this product is that all those oils work together to make a natural antihistamine. So if you buy the try-use gel caps, then you can just take, if you struggle with allergies, you could take one, I think it's 1 or 2 every morning, or you can take them as needed if you're having like more allergy problems on a certain day. My husband uses them, Daniel uses them. I don't have allergies, so I haven't had to use them, but I do know that I love the lavender, lemon, and peppermint oil combination. So great products. They do so many different things and definitely support the immune system and the body's ability to just function better. So yeah, I love those. They're great.
They're great. That's a great combination too. Just one last thing about the probiotics. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I did a
no,
real quick Google search. So the average yogurt only has 100 million cultures per gram. This delivers over 6 billion.
Okay.
That's billion with a B.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No wonder those suckers work. And I want to add another thing. If my tummy starts hurting, so I right now I'm not taking them daily, but if my stomach starts to hurt more and I notice it's like for a couple of days, then I will take one. I'm planning on doing the Cleanse and Restore kit again sometime soon. So I've just kind of taken a break from doing it every single day, but definitely it's amazing how if your stomach doesn't have the right bacteria in it, that you will feel more bloating, pain, indigestion, all those different kind of things. So yeah.
Tiredness, bad skin, lousy hair, all that stuff.
Depression, yeah.
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 Oh my God.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
Be a science geek like me. Take your probiotic.
Yeah. I'm a science geek. I'm a plant and science geek.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said I could talk the chemistry of lavender or all that stuff. You know, a lot of people don't understand it or don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Too many words.
Yeah. Yep. You want to close this up, Caryn?
Well, I just was going to say that's all the products for this kit, and you've gotten to know each of us a little bit. And if you have any questions regarding any of these products or other products, then either speak to one of the 3 of us or whoever sent you to this video, and they can guide you through any other questions you may have.
Thank you. Bye,
Thanks,
ladies.
Karen. Thanks, Melissa. Bye.
Bye, everybody.